Hi, I'm Chaplain Byron Denman, and this is Chats with the Chaplain. A few days ago, I said something to you guys about how Friday for me is a day of gratitude. It's a day when I look forward to Saturday because Saturday I try to limit what's on my plate. Now, some Saturdays I still have some stuff to do, but for the most part, I try to clear my schedule. On other days, sometimes my list gets really long, the list of things to do. I could have 5 or 6 or 7 or 100 things that seem to be the top thing on everybody else's priority list, and I have to figure out a way to put them together on my own list of priorities. What's the most important thing for me to knock out right now? As I was working on Sunday evening on what at the time was my top priority, I ran into a little bit of a mental block. I just couldn't make the next thing happen in my mind that I need to decide or to do as I worked on this particular project. And so I took a break. I went and I grabbed some sort of small snack and I spoke to my wife for a couple of minutes. And I complained to her saying, I can't quite connect the dots on what I'm doing right now. My daughter from around the corner, with perfect comedic timing and wit, said, all you have to do, Dad, is go from one number to the next. And because of where I was in my own head, I didn't quite process that she was making a joke about those old coloring sheets where you have to connect, go from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and eventually it draws a picture. It was totally lost on me until she explained it, and then I thought, oh man, I was a little embarrassed that I missed that reference. The problem is, I think we miss that reference a lot in life. We get so wrapped up in trying to figure out what the big picture is right now that we don't realize all we really have to do is go from 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. And I was doing that in my own life. I was trying to handle a big picture issue that should have just been a what's the next step issue. Maybe as you're dealing with stress or a command climate issue, or maybe you're trying to figure out what the next step is after you ETS from the Army in a month or 2 months. Maybe what you really need to be doing is just handling whatever is the next task. I'm not saying you don't plan for what's in front of you. By all means, make a plan. But as you make that plan, understand that you don't have to accomplish everything on it in the next 12 hours. Some things can't be accomplished soon, and so you should plan accordingly. Put them on the calendar for a week from now, if that's where they can fit. At the end of the day, what we need to be looking at is, what is the next thing I need to do? If you're sitting at number 3, what is your number 4? I think that this will help us as we deal with some of the stresses that seem to pile up on us. And that's what I want for each one of you. I want you to be able to figure out a way to work through the next step in dealing with your stressors. I'm Chaplain Byron Denman, and I haven't done a Connect the Dots in a long time, but I think I might get one out today.